In today's video, we get to spend a few hours on Ocean Cay before heading back to sea, heading to Costa Maya, Mexico. While there, we did the 5K walk for Move for Coral, which is a fundraiser for the MSC Foundation. Now, on to the video. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are still docked at Ocean Cay. We are to meet at 8:25 to do the We Move for Coral 5K. Beautiful morning. I think Mom and Colt are ready to get some breakfast, so I think we'll go to the buffet. Oh look, they've got a machine out there where they're, I guess, cleaning up the seaweed or just straightening up the shoreline. I'm not sure what they're doing. I'll see if I can zoom in. I really think it's getting seaweed, algae, whatever that stuff is, and maybe trash off of the beach. It doesn't take much to amuse me. But we are on the elevator heading to deck 16. We're going to go to Marketplace Buffet.
Yeah.
Good morning, Colt. How are you today? I can't believe it. While editing the video, I see that we missed a duck. Mommy's getting her some coffee. And Colt Lane sampling the juice. That looks like apple juice.
Any juice?
Yeah, that's not orange juice. Try the other machine. Oh, it's pineapple and cranberry. Ah. Maybe you have to put like a whole glass to give it, to get the whole mixture.
These machines.
Low carbing it today. I'm actually having breakfast. This is day 3 and this is the first time I've been in the buffet this whole trip. Mommy's got her some carbs. So Colt got him some turkey and cheese. Are you going to make you a wrap? It's a wrap. I hope you enjoy it.
It's a roll.
He's on a roll now. Just roll with it, baby. Is it embarrassing having such a corny mom?
In public.
Oh, so it's okay just in private or at home? Okay, Colt.
Apparently, rubber ducks have been around since 1949.
So how long has rubber been around?
Rubber?
How long has rubber been around?
You can get it. They used to get it from a tree. I don't remember which one, but they used to farm it in Brazil.
A rubber tree plant. Me being the good wife that I am, I'm bringing Wayne some coffee to his room. Okay. We are heading to our excursion.
Well, we're gonna leave in about 5 minutes. I'm just waiting to see if we have.
So we were on the elevator and I was trying to hand Colt a duck to hide.
Now, or did I think he saw it too?
and they found one.
I'm so proud of my ducky duck.
Is that the first one you've ever found? No. Oh, it is? It is?
Well, see, I was looking at the bananas, the one he got.
Last year?
Yeah.
Stand up and show us your shirt. We Move for Coral.
We're gonna go from deck 6 here, right, and all the way to the exit. We're gonna stop a little bit outside.
We're about to disembark. It's already feeling muggy. I did a separate video for most of the walk for the Move for Coral 5K walk that we did, but I will include a few clips, a few highlights from the excursion.
Extract sand that was mostly Caroline.
Bum, bum, bum.
Ah, that's it. Could be a little bit better, huh? You guys drink coffee? Are you sure? Well, I have to walk. I walk too fast. So
I get accused of that myself.
Yeah. So I have to remember every time to go slow.
My husband threatens to get a leash for me to slow me down. Is it the same food at both restaurants? Or?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Same food. All the food in the island come from the ship. Everything that you eat or drink come from the ship here. And all the garbage, it'll go back to the ship to be released in the mainland. We brought it, we bring it back, and we discharge it for the right companies that will recycle it. Everything that all the garbage on board is recycled. Also, the water is treated. You know, we have all the water that we use is desalinated, so it's taken from the sea. Not the drinking water, the water we use for the showers, for the cleaning, is desalinated. Is that a word? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. The water we use after, it's held in a tank and it receives a treatment before it is released to the sea. And then after, when we are 12 nautical miles outside of the sea coast, it is released back to the sea after the treatment. You guys notice we are a construction site as well. We have it there. This is new housing that's being building for people that will be hired for another island being constructed this way. I don't know if you guys seen it yesterday. This island will be used for the explorer journey ships when they come here. When they come here, now they are using this island, but then they will have their own island there. Explorer Journey is another brand for MSC, but they are like smaller ships, all the ship yacht club, and they do like more extend cruises for almost 100 days sometimes.
Oh wow!
Hey, go!
I took a shortcut.
We have the crew cove. This is the beach reserved for the employees that work in the island and on board of the ship. Our crew beach. This side there we have the North Beach, and on the other side the Bimini Beach. Across the bridge here we're gonna meet some residents of the island. So those are the residents I was talking about, guys. Can you see them there? Our iguanas. Who's moving? Nice. You see a bunch of them over there. I don't know how they got here because they are not native from this island for sure. But now they are here and they are part of the island. The problem is you name them, then you cannot tell one by the other. You don't remember which one is the one you named. The Ocean House. This is the Yacht Club private beach. Alright guys, we have the Bimini Beach. Bimini Beach is the closest point in the island from the Bimini Island. Bimini Island is the closest place where we have an airport. Okay, it's a small airport, but it works very fine. When some emergency happens here in the island, it's to the Bimini Airport that we take the person that needs, medical attention to get them to the mainland. And also it's here in the Bimini Beach is the best place, so if you want to snorkel, if you want to do some stand-up paddle, if you want to rent a kayak, they have also the jet skis here.
Good view of the ship.
They also have the water bicycles here. They're very, very fun. Very active.
Fun.
Yeah. Have you? No, here you can see the island being constructed at this side. That's the new island we're gonna have here. The indigenous plants that we have here, they also give fruit. I don't know how to say it in English. They have fruits in it. So we can attract more birds. We're trying to attract wildlife to the island. You can see some birds around, but they're not that many. Hey!
We lost the path, so we created our own path.
No problem. As I told you, if you got lost, just look for the ship. But now you can join us again. We're going to the Marine Conservation Center. This is our suburb, okay? Our villa. This is the housing provided for the people that work here on board. On the island, on board? No, I work on board. Believe me, it's much better than my cabin. I wish I could live here in paradise.
Do each of the villas have like their own kitchen or?
Well, they have communitary kitchen, like one big kitchen for everyone.
Does each person make their own meals, or do they have like a staff that cooks?
Okay. They have like general cuisine, and then staff that will cook for them. So here is the new house in their building. This is all new, and we have a station over there as well.
Does it have to be taken 12 miles off the coast as well?
Yes.
Here? Okay.
We have pipes.
Oh, okay.
Here is some housing as well. This is for the fancy people, the director, the doctor, they live here. Medical center here in the island. They have one in the ship as well. Mostly, if something happens here, the guest is taken to the ship.
Oh, okay.
So we have more nurses, and we have three doctors, like 5 nurses there. We have paramedics. So the structure is a bit more prepared to take care of emergencies. Oh, you see, we have some bananas in this one. Are you going to be collecting yours?
Maybe you can come here to get your scuba diving certificate for underwater welding.
My name is Jody. I am the guest engagement officer here at the Marine Conservation Center. All artificial corals, they are not real. That's why I'm touching them. Okay. So you guys, the yellow ones, those are called the elkhorns. The blue ones, those are called the staghorns, and this purple one right here, this is called the M-cap, okay? So you guys, these are all replicas of the corals that's actually found in our region, which is still the Atlantic Ocean, if you guys aren't aware of that, all right? Well, the corals, they actually filter out a lot of the CO2 emissions that's being released into the air. They have an algae that's actually living in the inside of them known as the zooxanthellae. And when that zooxanthellae isn't in the right condition, it actually releases itself from the coral, and that causes the coral to go in their acidification mode, or which is also known as coral bleaching. Presumed that those corals are actually deceased, and the answer is actually no, they're not deceased. They're actually stressed. But if that environment persists, then eventually they actually go and die. During the summers, usually when they're going in that acidification mode because the water is heating up. These corals can live to about 5,000 years.
Oh, wow.
Coral, 5,000 years. But really prone to having hurricanes or tropical depressions. Well, the corals actually breaks the impact, so our homes or our businesses doesn't get really affected. And then also, the corals are actually a habitat for over 35% of the marine life. How long does it take for them to be planted into the offshore nursery? 3 to 4 months. So our goal is by 2027 to get at least 3,000 in total in all of these 25 tanks, and then 3,000 planted into the ocean. So that would be a total of 6,000 coral reef fragmentations that we have. And right now, currently, we have about 15 to 18 trees in our offshore coral nursery. Right now, we're up to at least 382 coral fragmentations, all right? Yes, so it's about 65% success.
Okay.
So once they reach to that point, they stay there forever until they actually grow and develop into a whole coral reef. So that's the whole idea. We want to produce more healthy, resilient, or adaptive corals.
How do you actually get it started?
So we have a small coral fragmentation that we would take from a healthy coral reef. And that fragmentation would usually be about 2 to 3 centimeters. And then we're actually placed carefully, because we have on protective gloves and everything, and then we're carefully putting them into these tanks and then shifting the environment progressively over time. So coral reef, they actually need the sun. So they need photosynthesis to actually produce the glucose within them. So we're usually planting them around 30 to 40 feet, nothing deeper.
Well, it's recording now.
Just got hot.
So I guess it did get overheated. Phew! Felt like my vacation was over when my camera quit working. But thankfully I've got a backup. One last view of Ocean Cay, or Ocean Cay, before we leave. Goodbye, paradise. You have served us well. Now off to lunch. We are heading to Central Park Restaurant. I think we're getting closer. I'm hearing music. And we have arrived, Central Park Restaurant. They are open till 1 o'clock. Colt, you never cease to amaze me with your wealth of knowledge of information. Would you please repeat what you just said about the salt?
Oh, Roman soldiers used to be paid in salt, so it's where the saying "worth your salt" comes from.
So in normal mom fashion, I had to Google it. And according to Mr. Google Pants, Colt was right. And yes, Colt, I'll say it again, Colt was right. The idiom "worth your salt" originates with ancient Rome, where soldiers were sometimes paid with or given allowance to purchase salt. This allowance was called salarium, which is the root word of our modern word salary. The phrase implies that someone is valuable and deserving of their pay, just as salt was a valuable commodity in the past.
Thanks for the info.
Well, I was thinking, imagine telling them that butter in the future cost less with salt in it.
Tortellini soup.
Mama captured a tortellini for us.
And Colt has captured a tortellini for us. Enjoy.
So Colt got the pasta dish. You got the chicken, didn't you?
And I got the chicken. So I let Colt taste the polenta. I don't think he'd ever had polenta before. And the question came up, what is the difference between grits and polenta? So I asked Mr. Google Pants, and it says they are both made from ground corn, but they differ in their corn variety, milling, and origin. Grits are typically made from dent corn, often white, but sometimes yellow, and are characterized by a more pronounced corn flavor and coarser texture. Polenta, on the other hand, is made from flint corn and has a subtle floral flavor and a smoother, more flake texture, often cooked to a thick risotto-like consistency. So now we know.
Said my mom was so short, jokes go right over her head.
And he's very true. He just repeated something that he had said on our bike ride a few months ago. And it took me probably 20 or 30 minutes to get it then. And I still wasn't getting it this time. And he had to explain to me what was so funny about it. So I had it once and then I lost it.
So Colt, how was your pasta?
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, I mean, it's like they put it in order. It's like, this isn't that good. This is alright. This is really good.
So now we know.
Good, better to work.
I think I forgot to do the lunch menu. Colt, your fork is cursed.
I almost handed it down like that.
It almost went in your lap that time when you went to grab
With
your
food in it.
lanyard, but it landed in your food twice. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
For the record, that was for Colt, not me. Colt, you almost got the Clean Plate Award. They took it away to bring you your dessert. Mom got the lemon sherbet. Oh, look at that face. And I ordered the tiramisu. And Colt got strawberry gelato.
Yeah. I told you I thought it was ice cream.
it good? Can I try a bite?
Of course.
Mama.
And
Yours is better.
what's
Both of those are good. The tiramisu.
with?
It's not traditional tiramisu.
Okay.
I don't like chocolate and I don't like coffee, so I don't know why I ordered it. But nothing else looked appealing. But I thought you might want to try it. You want to try a bite?
Well, of course, but what's the cream?
Oh, pistachio. Oh yeah, you like pistachio nuts, don't you?
I love pistachio.
I'm gonna try to avoid the coffee stuff on top. That sauce is full of coffee flavor. Pistachio flavor is really good, and that cream flavor is pretty good. That is not caramel. That no, mother, it is not caramel.
Just like some coffee concentrate.
Well, you like coffee, so I could see you enjoying it. But oh my mom, I love you.
I definitely see how you wouldn't like that.
Sorry, his mouth is full, and I had to turn the camera off when he said it. But he said something to the effect of, that's some beans. Talked about coffee beans on that sauce. If you're a coffee lover, I think you would enjoy it. Colt said that was good ice cream. It's not like Great Value brand, higher quality ice cream. And after tasting the coffee flavor of my dessert, I think Mom appreciates her lemon sherbet better. I tell you, there's nothing like thinking you're about to get a bite full of caramel sauce, and it's actually coffee, strong coffee sauce. So another piece of information that Colt just brought to my attention, the white dots on strawberries are not actually seeds. They're something that I think is pronounced akins, which actually contain the seeds, but they are not the seed itself. You just know all kinds of stuff. Huh. See,
And
you're making me not regret sending you to public school. Although I think most of the things you learned was outside of school.
I can assure you that. Did you know porcupine, their quills are actually barbed, so they're really hard to come out?
Yeah, they go in, but they kind of catch and stay in there.
They got multiple layers of barbs.
Well, I hope that none of us find out firsthand what that's like. So back to the tiramisu. I think it tasted like it was supposed to. I think that if you do like tiramisu, coffee, that kind of stuff, I think you would enjoy it. It was just a poor food choice on my part. But the pistachio layer, I actually did enjoy that. We've decided to leave a duck so that the next people that eats here will maybe find the duck and feel like they've had good luck. Mama found another duck today.
My little quacker. I didn't have to fight.
You're on a roll. Yeah, you didn't have to fight Colt over that one. I found my first duck for the cruise. So at the jewelry shop, if you buy anything, you sign with the ink pen that's got a little duck on it, and on the bottom it says, Jesus loves you. Cabin steward said that when we are at sea, we no longer can have those open, so they've locked it back. Evidently there's issues, like if there's storms, that it could cause damage. Since we had a fairly early start this morning, and I did breakfast with Mom and Colt, I didn't have a chance to do my Bible reading, so I'm going to try to do some reading now. Hello everybody. Did y'all have anything interesting happen today? No? Anything interesting happen? No. I was with you most of the day, so everything was interesting. I guess you won't find that $60 for 4 ounces of rum cake on our dessert menu tonight, will you?
Mineral water or lemonade or something, Beretta. Okay.
We got a little different variety in our bread tonight. Hey Wayne, I really like that color on that shirt. Is it new? Do you think that's why I might like the color? He used to always say that the reason why I liked that color was because it was the color of a Dr. Pepper can. Are you making food art out of butter and breadcrumbs? Is it a cat?
It's a dog.
So you got the coconut shrimp with mango sauce, and Beretta got the spinach artichoke dip, and Mom got the Caesar salad, and I think Colt got the black bean soup, and I also got a shrimp cocktail. So I think his dog became a butter cat. Not sure if it shows up, but Colt hid a duck way up there. I don't think there's any way I could have reached it.
Oh. Yeah. You know why jokes go over Mom's head all the time?
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
She thought that was funny.
Mom just thought of a story from the past.
Little table next to us, they must have had a birthday because they had cake. Beretta, that's all he was wanting. Cake, cake, cake.
So when the waiter came by and asked or took our order, Beretta said he wanted birthday cake. And they brought him cake. Hey Colt, do you hand me some of that fine Tennessee water? I need a refill.
From a geyser.
Thank you, fine sir. So their Coke cans say friend and partner. So you said it's a butter family now? It's a cat and a human?
Yes, they live happily in Butterland.
Butterland?
Yes.
And hope that they don't end up going on vacation to a hot sunny spot.
Yes, they have to stay in like Antarctica and stuff.
Dad, what did you get? That looks really good. The New York strip.
Probably if that was on the menu.
It's on there every night.
Good.
And you got the pasta. And Mom got the New York strip. That looks really good. I got the Jamaican pepper something. Is that the chicken pasta?
Yeah, and sausage.
Cool. It looks good. So you enjoyed yours? It's good?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, not bad. A little spicy. I'll poke you with the toothpick through there.
I have to say the Jamaican pepper steak was really good. I was not disappointed. And the Guadalupe style coconut shrimp with the mango sauce was probably the best thing I've had this week so far. Colt was wondering if that bowl or plate would look like a UFO if it was upside down. Mom got the coconut something. Beretta got the New York style cheesecake. Looks like Dad stuck with Old Faithful, the grandma's chocolate cake. And Colt got the cheesecake. Hiding a duck, and a staff member saw us. He said, I found it, or I caught you, and had his hand out, so we gave him one. I think the employees are really enjoying the ducks too. Beretta hid a duck over there, so we might actually get to see someone find one.
And if you think I'm running out, I'm on fire.
Ooh.
ladies, give it up for Ayusha Demerel! You said you promised me heaven, love, get a hold on me. When the rich is done, you the heart, and you're to blame. Your lips, blood red nails on your fingertips. Nowhere to run, no one can save me. The damage is done. You the heart, and you're to blame.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So coming out of the show, she found 2 more ducks.
Grandmama, the kettlebell.
I'm sorry, Beretta. I packed it in the suitcase that had your name on it and that you had to bring through
Yeah.
security.
You did.
Which technically, if it had went on the way it was supposed to, we wouldn't have been with it. But
You're very suspicious, kettlebell.
but they
You can boink yourself in the head.
I think the security guy asked him if there was a kettlebell in there. And Bretta's like, "What's a kettlebell?"
I
don't know what a kettlebell is. And he looked at you, and at that point, which I was in another line, I kind of caught that there was something going on. So I came over, and he goes, "Ma'am, is there a kettlebell in that suitcase?" And I said, "Yes."
I wouldn't have known what that was. Kettlebell's what you put around the
It's
cow's
it's
neck.
kettle like a
okay.
cauldron
I
kind of
thought he was
kettle.
saying cow. Especially if Beretta's got to take the suitcase.
Beretta just asked me to not bring a kettlebell on the next vacation.
Have you had much use out of your kettlebell?
Yes, I have, and this is not the first cruise that kettlebell's been on.
Is this the first cruise that has been questioned for having illicit substances?
Well, I don't know that it was the
When
first
you
one
got
questioned
flagged,
because it usually goes into the send-on luggage,
Yeah.
but since we had to carry every piece of our luggage on,
Gosh, that's still
Well,
we had it with us going through security.
At least I didn't open up your kettlebell. It's probably older than me. Is it older than me?
I don't think
You
so.
can admit that you had this before.
Okay, now tomorrow night
You
we're
can
going to wear
admit you love the kettlebell.
black.
So I'm sorry, Beretta, that I put you through all of that.
Mhm.
Will you
He
forgive
is too,
me?
ain't you?
Mhm.
Love you, honey.
He
I'm
looked-
sorry.
And he looked funny.
Yeah, what's a kettlebell?
Scary.
But at that point, we didn't know who had whose luggage. We just had to grab what we could, however we could get it and get it through there. But that
Process I want to go through again.
but that one was actually in the piece of luggage that had your name on it, Beretta.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it was an issue of hiding it. I didn't hide it, and I didn't know that it would even be questioned. That really surprised me. But
Well, if I knew you had a kettlebell on you, I would think that, because like it's kind of like suspicious to have a kettlebell.
for anyone that's watching this, that's wondering what in the world we're referring to, on the embarkation day, they refused to bring our luggage on. They said they were at capacity and were not carrying anybody else's luggage on, so we had to bring all of our luggage on ourselves. Our embarkation time wasn't until 3, which we actually got there a couple minutes after 2, and there was one guy that said that we could just take it across.
He was going to
and-
walk us across.
Yeah, he said he was going to walk us across and deliver it to him, that we just couldn't drive through at that point. But when we got over there, they still wouldn't take it. And poor Colt, Dad refused to bring one of his suitcases that had wheels. He got him some Halliburton suitcases, so he wanted to bring those Halliburton suitcases. Well, he brought one. And his other piece of luggage didn't have wheels either. And poor Colt had to carry the Halliburton. I don't think Colt will ever want him a Halliburton, will you?
Well, they're really nice. Just one.
They're made out of ivory and tiger skin.
They are not.
And why did you spend $125 on it?
$150 on a 1939 suitcase.
See, ivory.
Well, he got 2, so both of you could be correct.
Well, it's not like he told me today.
They could have hidden the ivory in the dinos.
Oh well.
I don't know, I said dinos, I meant tigers.
Well, I'm going to end this segment now. So we can figure out what else we're going to get into. Ever get through security without there being some kind of issue? Last year it was Dad's Leatherman.
It was your suspicious kettlebell.
Yes, it was my fault this time, but I didn't even realize that would have been a thing. Sorry.
Suspicious kettlebell.
And like I said, I've brought it before.
You're gonna go walking around and putting ducks up. You should come with us. You might find more ducks for yourself. You lucky ducky.
Right down the way.
You found 4 altogether today. I found a duck on the elevator. It was above the sign and I could kind of touch it, but I couldn't get it off. So I asked Beretta to help me, so he did, and he knocked it off of the sign and it went in the floor as the elevator doors was opening and almost went down in the track. Oh, by the way, he just hid one right there. And I was afraid it was gonna go down in the track of the elevator. We got off the floor as I was chasing it and ended up being the wrong floor. So now we are at the jungle pool area. Looking for more places to hide ducks. Ooh, it's windy. This is the first time I've been on one of the outside decks since we've been on the ship. Beretta, after he ran out of ducks, he decided to go back to the room. I met a nice couple from Tennessee and had a really nice conversation with them. And now I've decided to go walk and get a few more steps in before the day is over. We just made a special duck delivery for a little boy that's been looking for a duck the whole trip. Colt is walking with me now and we just found a little ducky. Colt just mentioned that we seem to find ducks when he's around, so I think he brings us duck luck. Colt's here for the puppy dog, not the girls. Are they all made out of Legos?
Oh yeah. They're probably all glued
That's
together.
cool. Yeah, I think they are. That's
Well,
cool.
if they weren't, then kids would just take them apart.
It's true. Oh, I like the camera. Did you see the camera? Of course I would like the camera. So why are they laughing at us?
Another virgin sex on the beach.
There's the big screen.
It's almost midnight. We've got us a full moon. What, honey? Yeah, someone was saying that they were seeing an electrical storm earlier. I think it's calmed down. Many times I've said I love to see how the sunlight reflects off the water. Well, you know what? The moonlight reflecting on the water is pretty beautiful too. We're not on our balcony right now. We're on one of the public decks looking over. We are still up and about. It's about to switch over to a new day and I wanted to check my steps. 17,342. Not too far from Cuba. Tomorrow is an at-sea day. Did you say looking at the water slide makes you feel like you're going to fall over the edge?
My legs wobbly.
It makes your legs wobbly. So I guess you're not going to be riding the water slide, are you? Oh, come on, Colt. Where's your adventurous spirit?
It's not in the water slide.
Say self-preservation overrules. You don't see it without humans out here very often.
Rolling it right though.
Empty now, we can go across. Oh, you scared me.
There was a time when I think things like this scared you.
Yeah, I'm still afraid of heights. See, it was even worse last year when it was a crack piece.
I don't know if the crack was on this one or one of the side ones. It's probably still there. I'm gonna look over. We can't see it real clear from this view. Do you want to go down to the deck, the pool deck? Or you just want to go back to the room?
I'm a little sleepy.
Okay, let's go back to the room. We can do this another night. Or another day. And you know what? We've already done it in the past, so we've got footage from last year. Are you not enjoying the ride with the view? I don't think the view's showing up. I think it's just a reflection of us. So we are on the final stretch of our day. So this is ending day 3 of our cruise. Hey Colt, at some point throughout the night we're supposed to have time change, so we gain an hour, so maybe it won't seem so bad that we stayed up so late. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.
Bye.